It's so much fun. We put so much work in the offseason to improve, to
Isolo calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world. And guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Quite a story. Thanks for that report. Moran against Poole. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shoots from 12. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Moran's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sometimes Moran just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Pass to Queen. To the inside. Mr. Perfect shot is off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now Moran. Banked it in off the glass.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. Here's Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Clock at 6. To the paint. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Edie. Here's Jerome. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point that
Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So for New Orleans right now, on the wing, it's Fears and Jones. Then it's Murray, and it's Queen in at the 4-man spot. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Takes the 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And they take the lead. Spencer's got his first points of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Looking at the Grizzlies last year, all of their top 14 players in minutes played were in their 20s.
Yeah, in some ways it's a good thing. Bodes well for the future, but I think they could use some veteran leadership at times. It's a tough balance between youth and experience.
Jones from outside. Clark grabs the board. Memphis leading. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jackson. Takes a 3. Memphis the rebound. Here's Spencer. Jackson with a screen on Murray. Here's Jerome. That 3's off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Prosper. Jackson outside. They set the pick. Nifty move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they...
Barcelo's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jerome outside. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jerome. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Memphis no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And so it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss veering off topic a bit? I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Pelicans.
I usually only see Shaq.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And after a fairly even... The Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson is checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here. Outside Wells. Pass to Coward. Here's Wells. He's covered by Bay. Now here's Morant. The floater. That shot off the mark. Good D by Murray.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Jalen Wells out there with Jackson. Then there's Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. He can't get it to go. Grizzlies trail by 4. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Moran against Murray. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Jerome's checked in for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
1:24 left in the third. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Coward. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Pelicans lead by 6. Pass to Jones. Williamson outside. On the wing, Murray. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And the shot's good. Mr. Perfect's got his second bucket of the night. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game.
Oh, wow! Highlight dunk from Zion.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Pass to Coward. There's the triple. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Murray scanning the floor. Over Jerome. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's New Orleans up 9. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So for the Pelicans right now, on the wing, it's Fears and Jones, and it's Murray, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, guys, great job hitting their free throws tonight, too. Taking advantage of those freebies makes a huge difference.
Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Kept alive. Mr. Perfect. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Morant. Clark outside. Clark with a screen on Murray. Here's Jerome. Drains the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. With the D right on it, Morant gets his.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Jerome outside. Oh, Poole rips down the board. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Fears. Shoots a 3. Jerome there for the rebound. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Nice job on the win and a solid job on the glass. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Come on, you saw me out there. I was focused on effort more than anything tonight. If my effort's where it should be, good things happen for us. And rebounds all about effort. Most importantly, we got the win. So, yeah, just got to keep that up and string together a bunch more, and we'll be looking good.
Well, we're rooting for you, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.